Pre-order Mad as Hell on iTunes. Click the link below.
Elizabeth Warren, who, you know, there's no poll now for the 2016 Democratic nomination.
No.
That can be taken, that should be paid attention to, because it's too obvious. Like, if Hillary Clinton runs, she wins.
Yes.
Like, if she doesn't run, who the hell knows, right? Then it gets interesting. But now, obviously, things will change. There will be some alternative will emerge to Hillary if she runs. But the fact of the matter is, like, it's not going to be Joe Biden, because his support would come from the same place.
It ain't
too.
Joe Biden.
So, like, Joe Biden becomes a possibility if Hillary doesn't run. I mean, I think a slim possibility, but whatever. He's the vice president. You can't totally dismiss him.
I'm dismissing him.
All right, fair enough. But what's interesting, of course, is this Elizabeth Warren possibility. But let's not get carried away with her failures if she doesn't become president, right? Because where she is now, on the Senate, calling out Wall Street in a way that no one else has. No one else has. That caused Wall Street to be like, okay, you said that stuff during your campaign, but now, like, we all get along here. We pay you for crying out loud. We pay you. What are you doing? You can't talk this way. So today,
but be respectful. It's Jamie Dimon. Come on.
Right, that's right. Be respectful. It's Jamie Dimon. We love Jamie Dimon. So Thursday morning, Elizabeth Warren goes before the Alliance for Justice. Notice they don't have family in the title, so they're actually for justice. And she started speaking about the president, her president, the Democratic president's nominees to the federal bench. And her complaint wasn't that they were too conservative or not liberal enough. Her complaint was very specific, that the nominees that Obama has put before the federal bench are too corporatist. I don't remember ever hearing that talk from a United States Senator. Here's Elizabeth Warren.
The federal appellate bench was, quote, dominated by judges whose previous professional experience is generally corporate or prosecutorial. President Obama has supported some notable exceptions, but as the report that will be discussed today from the Alliance for Justice shows, the president's nominees have thus far been largely in line with the prior statistics. 71% of the president's judicial nominees have practiced primarily for corporate or business clients, while only 25% are not corporate attorneys. That means that corporate attorneys outnumber all other kinds of attorneys by 3 to 1 in the president's nominees to the federal bench.
So, I mean, that is great talk, and you see why progressives get excited about her.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, because she's for the people. We've had our government be hijacked by its donors. Our political class is only responsive to its donor class. It's not responsive to its people, except for Elizabeth Warren. I guess it takes somebody like Elizabeth. You know, what's so funny about Elizabeth Warren is they tried to block her for being in the head of the
Consumer Protection, the new Consumer Protection Board.
Right, the Republicans block. Ha ha! You're not going to have her looking over our shoulder. Okay, now she'll just be a senator. Right. Which is great. She has more power, a bigger megaphone, and she's going to be around for a lot longer, sticking a thorn in the side of them. But now she's sticking a thorn. So So we all know that Barack Obama is not a liberal. He's not a progressive. He is a Democrat, but he is a center-right Democrat, right? He's not a center-left. He's center-right, okay? And so she's pointing that out, like, hey, you have to, at some point, you have to stop appointing. By the way, this is the perfect time to do this because they got rid of the filibusters for judicial nominees, so we can get all these people in just with Democratic votes, Barack Obama. You don't have to keep picking people that appeal to Republicans. We don't have to keep picking corporate judges or lawyers to come be our judges. And how bad is it? So according to this news report I got here from Mother Jones, the official nominations so far, of all of his judicial nominees so far, just 10, fewer than 4% of Barack Obama's judicial nominations have worked as lawyers at public interest organizations.
So everybody he nominates, and most of these judges, by comparison to a Bush appointee, they'll be good judges. Like they're not
Yeah.
gonna, you know, they'll be so much better. They're not.
Right.
But the fact of the matter is, they still come from Wall Street. They still come from corporate America.
Corporate America.
That's who they defend. That's the side they choose. January 16th, just last month, the president nominated 4 lawyers with public interest backgrounds to fill district court vacancies in Illinois, in Washington State, in Nevada, and Missouri. That's good. And in fact, a couple of those judges, 2 of those 4, had trial experience representing plaintiffs in corporate wrongdoing cases. So, but they were like these stunning exceptions that we would never get in a Republican administration. But still, as she said, it's 3-1. It's 3-1. Those guys, there's no chance that those people become judges. No matter what judge you go before, at some point, the odds are that judge represented an insurance company, an oil company, a Wall Street, a money company. That's who you're going to get.
Yes.
That's the status quo. And forget what assigning to whether Barack Obama is center right or center left. It's actually a pointless discussion. He's center status quo.
Yes.
He's center those guys. And that of course ends up leading to the right.